Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back to the farm, and today we've got a little bit of a surprise for you. It was a surprise to us. We went into town to drop off the truck to get that serviced, and while we were in town, one of the girls called Becky and said, the sheep are out. The sheep are out. So here I'm thinking, the sheep are out. Good morning, Bella. Great. Why did they get out? They have food, they have water, they have everything a sheep needs, and they still got out. Oh, you know that frustration that just causes your stomach to sink, causes your heart to grow weak with the thought of failure. And so we get here, we find them in this garage right here, and they're all just sitting in there, calm as can be, laying down, chewing their cud. So we come up to the door, a couple of them get up to greet us. So basically I was really curious what in the world, caused them to jump the fence and get out and everything. And as I'm inspecting the lambs, I notice one is having contractions. The water bag is hanging out her back end. This is our first time lambing. I don't know what's gonna happen here. We haven't had the lamb yet. I'm really hoping that it's a live lamb, that it's healthy, can join the flock. But basically what happened, the reason that they all got out was Mama Lamb. This is my theory anyway. This is my theory. Mama Lamb decided it's time to have my baby. I'm not having it out here in the pasture. I'm gonna go find shelter, even though we do have a little bit of shelter out there for them. I guess she decided that ain't where I'm having a baby. So she decided the garage would be a great place to have a baby. So she came over here to the garage because it's the only building that we have open around here that she could get into. The garage was open, they all went in there. Well, she went in there. The rest of them, seeing her leave, were like, oh, hey guys, there she goes, come on, let's go, let's follow her. So they're following her, like dumb sheep do, just follow the leader. And they all follow her into the garage where she was trying to get away from them and get some shelter to be able to have her baby. So now they're all in there. So this causes a number of problems. Let's go in there and take a look quick. We don't want to disturb them too much, but we'll just take a quick peek. Yeah, she's definitely in labor. She's gonna be having a baby any moment now. I mean, it could still be a couple hours or it could be any moment now. And they're all very tense. Like, I came in here and they're all very, very tense. So this causes a whole bunch of problems that I did not foresee because it's our first year with lambs. Let's get out of here. The last thing you want to do is spook a mama ewe when she's about to give birth. Spooking a mama lamb can cause major issues, like really bad problems. This is just stuff I've read, so I don't know this from personal experience, but Mama ewe could abort baby lamb. Mama ewe could reject baby lamb. Then you got a big problem, because how you gonna feed that lamb? Well, you're gonna have to bottle feed it. So all of this is causing me a lot of stress. This wasn't supposed to happen today. I was supposed to go to work. So this happening this morning is causing me all sorts of stress and problems that I wasn't prepared to deal with. And not just here on the farm, but with the business. And that's okay. As men know, if you're a man, you know that we just shoulder it and we carry it and we do what we gotta do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sounds like I am getting some help. So that is wonderful. Because here's the problem. I'm not gonna be kicking those lambs, I'm not gonna be kicking our sheep out of the garage, back out into the pasture when they left the pasture because there's some birthing going on. What we need to do then is we need to get the barn cleaned out, the big red barn that we haven't used for anything all year since we've been here. And we need to get that cleaned out because that still has the old hay in it. We had enough other stuff going on that I just thought, you know what, we're gonna leave the hay. I'm not gonna worry about the barn this year. That'll be a project for the winter. Well, surprise, we're in winter and now we need the barn. I was hoping to get it done before we needed it. Now we have to do it now because we need it now. The other problem is feed. I've got round bales. There's no way I'm feeding round bales in a barn like that. I mean, I could probably figure it out, do it somehow, but I can't fit the tractor in there. I'd only be able to get the round bale in so far and then try to figure out how to move it by hand from there, and I don't think I'm moving that's a 1,200 pound bale that I've got sitting over there, I think, maybe 1,500 pounds. I don't think I'm gonna be able to roll that. Those are the problems that you need to know about for the context of today's vlog, in that we gotta figure something out because we have baby lambs on the way. If I'm reading the signs correctly, and they're pretty obvious signs, I don't think I'm missing them. It looks like we've got a mama lamb about to give birth to at least one lamb. Probably not twins. I don't think she was big enough, but who knows? I was surprised that she's already given birth. I didn't think she was far enough along. I realize that they can hide it pretty well. This is gonna make feeding easier, but I gotta get my hands on some small square bales. Everything has to come together like now, today, and I'm one dude here on the farm. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we got going on. Oh, surprise! Just what I wanted to do today. Just what I didn't need to do today. But nature doesn't care. The babies are born when the babies are ready to be born, and you better be ready or get ready real fast. Anyway, let's get to it. Listen to the sweet sound of the singing bacon. All right, so we gotta feed our pigs, then we can get on to business with the sheep. The first thing I'll do with the sheep is get them some water, and then I'll start working on cleaning out the barn. Welcome to the barn. This is the stall that we'll put all of the ewes in, and on the other side, that's the stall where we'll put the rams in. Fred and Bread. So I suppose at some point we're gonna have to name some ewes, but we haven't gotten around to that yet. So we haven't really been in here to do anything other than to put a few things in storage in here since we moved in, since we got the place. So this thing has been sitting here for almost a year now, being basically unused. What you see here on the ground, we never had a chance to get this out, but this is probably several inches, maybe a foot of hay and goat manure. That's what they had in here before it was goat manure. So we've got a couple of things that we gotta do before this place is ready for the sheep. We gotta clean all this out, get it out the door. We'll at least get this stall cleaned out. We've got to block off that one door that lets them out to the outside because we just don't need that open at all. I got this door here, and that doesn't need to be open. That's just letting this draft in, and it'll actually stay fairly warm in here if we just get that sealed up. But there's a big blast of wind coming in every couple of seconds, a gust. So that's a huge draft. The lambs are not going to stay very warm in here in that sort of weather. So that's the plan so far. Hopefully I don't kick up too much dust in here. Well folks, here we are. We've got a whole pile of hay here. All right, so two of my brothers came over and they're helping me clean out the barn here. We are over halfway done. It's taken a while, but we're getting there. We're getting it done. This stall still needs to be cleaned out, but this stall, pretty much good. Might have a little bit more to clean up on the floor, but ultimately we just need to get some straw or bedding down. And once we get that straw or bedding down, everything will be great in here. Be a nice clean space for the sheep and hopefully healthy newborn lambs. And we've just got this pile here. We've got a lot of it scraped up off the floor. We just need to get it finished getting it moved out to the door here. And then I've got the tractor out here. So I've got the tractor with the grapples out here to help us load it up and then get it off over, piled up over there. So that's about all that we're going to be able to share with you today. It's been quite a ride. A lot going on. Haven't had a lot of chance to get everything on video, but we're making progress, and next video will be an update. Hopefully we'll have a baby lamb if we don't already. So before we run out of battery here, let's see if we can do this. Let's pop in here quick and see if we can't get a look at how Mama Ewe is progressing. Here they all are where we found them when we got home. And if she's still in labor, which I think she probably is, I don't want to, oh, there I can see, yeah, she's still in labor. So we're not going to mess with her, we're just going to let her do her thing. I'm going to step out here so we don't disturb her.